Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Speeders, and if you're new to the channel, I am Oldhead Gaming, and of course, if you want to stay up to date on all the latest horror ASIM information, just make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for all future videos. And today we're talking about Evil Dead the game that keeps kind of puttering along, but we don't really know where it's going, and at the time of this recording, they haven't even announced their double XP event. Now, here's the thing that's been kind of weird to me. Ever since the Texas Chainsaw Tech Test Memorial Day weekend, they've done a double XP week, kind of a week plus minus a couple days every last week of the month. And here we are on Monday, and so far no announcement, and that's kind of weird, especially after how lackluster everything was at Gamescon, because Saber as a company was very busy as they announced not one, but two new titles. They gave more information on Wildcard Football. They gave more information on Warhammer. They gave more information on brand new games coming from Saber. But as everyone kept asking on every tweet, where is the information on Evil Dead the game? It just didn't come. And now we're in this situation where I don't know what to say anymore. We played some Evil Dead yesterday during stream. It was fun. But I'll tell you one thing, the way the prestige system is, when you're not getting double XP, you really feel it. And I'm going to make a quick suggestion for the game. If we're going to have a hard time turning it on, turning it off, maybe not even delivering XP events anymore, maybe they should just do double XP all the time. Or at least like Monday through Friday or every weekend or something, because right now we're getting in a position where as other games are doing really well, bringing out a lot of information. Hell, even Killer Clowns from Outer Space came back out of the blue with the announcement that Ilphonic has taken over, and they dropped the alpha footage gameplay video. We have Carnival Hunt right around the corner. We have Texas Chainsaw Massacre celebrating its first week, and leaks about its next content already coming out, including a new map. Yes, that's right, 4 maps, even though maps are hard. But we have this kind of quagmire that we find ourselves in with Evil Dead the game. And here's the thing that sucks the most about Evil Dead is this position does not need to exist. The game does not need to be in the state it's in, other than the fact that Saber has pretty much for the most part just kind of kicked it to the curb. And this really makes me sad, because all we've had recently in over 120 days is one update, which consisted of basically just nerfing the fuck out of Brock and nothing else. We didn't get any other information. We didn't get any other real tweaks. We got a minor little tweak to Ball, which didn't make any bit of difference because you can just melee right into it anyway. So the dodge at the end was kind of superfluous. And all we've gotten lately is just a character, which was literally the last character they dropped, has been nerfed 2 times in a row now. And nothing since. And the big thing we did get was the double XP week, and they might not do it this month. I don't know. I feel like at some point we gotta hear it. Maybe it's Tuesday, maybe it's Wednesday. There's still a smidgen left of August. They have to do it, right? Like, we've gotten to the point where we're not getting anything else. We have to get the double XP event, correct? Like, I don't know any more hits this game could get, because right now it reminds me of basically playing Battleship. Now, if you didn't play Battleship as a kid, you basically had 6 slots on your Battleship. And as a red bullet got into it and eventually filled all those 6 slots, you lost the game. And I feel like right now, Evil Dead feels like you're playing Battleship with 5 bullets inside of your Battleship, and you're just one more hit, and it's, you sunk my Battleship.
Dude. J7.
Hit. I hit. You have sunk my battleship.
Excellent!
And that is kind of where we're going, and it's a little bit, a little nerve-wracking for me. And I want this game to succeed. I really do. I don't want to see it fail, especially for the fact that it didn't need to. And I think that's something that is really weird to me, because there is games that you've seen fail recently, like VHS. where they just didn't listen at all to the community, and then they just kind of drove it into the ground, and it happened. But that wasn't necessarily the case with Evil Dead, the game. The game wasn't nearly as broken. The game wasn't as horrifically imbalanced. Yes, the game does lead survivor side, and that's okay. You're never going to have perfect balance in an ASIM. It's almost impossible, but it doesn't have to be perfectly balanced. This is not an esport. It's really a glorified party game. And I love the fact that Gun Media has accepted that fact that it is a glorified party game and are doing stuff with Texas Chainsaw, but we're just kind of hanging on an edge with Evil Dead. And as fun as the game is still to play, because it is still a fun game to play, it kind of sucks as you look around in every other ASIM, even Killer Clowns is announcing stuff. You got Alien dropping tomorrow in DVD, Texas Chainsaw still in its honeymoon phase and a lot of fun. And we're just kind of this point where we don't even know if we're going to get our XP event. And that is a terrifying place to be. We're not even worried at this point about content. Like, we're not even talking about where's our Evil Dead Rise chapter or where's the Ash versus Evil Dead 3 chapter. Like, we're just worried we won't even get our double XP event. They care so little. They fired the community manager. Other than this tweet where they gave shout out to a level 22 who did a video on Cheryl, which was a build, I guess, that you could use. You could use it. Like, not taking a shot at this kid, because let's be honest, if you're level 22, you don't have the year-and-a-half experience we've all piled into this game, or more if you played the beta. But, like, this was the only tweet they've really done that have talked about the game. And even when Tim Willits is announcing everything for every Saber game you can see, he still doesn't talk about Evil Dead. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Are we basically at this point the Titanic just hitting the iceberg, and as we're watching it, we have nowhere else to go but down? Or is there some miraculous thing that's going to happen that is going to change the fate of Evil Dead? Because as this silence continues further and further, minus that one, beatdown of an old man update we had, I just don't know. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.